Hi everyone, it's Anthony. Welcome to another Noonan Carnegie Movie Night Review.
You're a funny little boy.
And happy Star Wars Day! You know, Star Wars is a cultural phenomenon that started back in 1977 with a little film known simply as Star Wars. Today, that one movie, now titled Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope, has spawned 5 sequel films, 6 prequel films, 2 spin-off films, 12 TV shows so far, a Christmas special, theme park attractions, several different costume and toy lines, novels, comic books, video games, and a fan base that spans generations who all love this space opera.
A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away.
The main overarching Star Wars story is that of the Skywalker saga, which follows Anakin and Luke Skywalker and their friends and descendants in their never-ending battle between the light and dark side of the Force, which is a mystical power that some people have that gives them So today we're going to be talking about the beginning of the Skywalker saga, which starts with the 1999 film Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace. This film was directed by George Lucas and produced by Lucasfilms Ltd, starring Liam Neeson, Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, Jake Lloyd, Ian McDiarmid, and Ahmed Best, as well as several others. We follow Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn, played by Liam Neeson, and his apprentice Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Ewan McGregor, who have been sent by the Galactic Senate High Chancellor to negotiate the release of a blockade of the planet Naboo by a group of alien creatures referred to as the Trade Federation, who we quickly discover are being forcibly persuaded by a mysterious Sith Lord and his apprentice. When Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan discover the Trade Federation's plans to invade the planet, they sneak the elected Princess of Naboo, played by Natalie Portman, along with their new friend Jar Jar Binks, played by Ahmed Best, off-world toward the Galactic Senate so they can plead their case to have the Senate take action against the Trade Federation with the help of Naboo's Senator Palpatine, played by Ian McDiarmid. Before they make it past the Trade Federation blockade, though, their ship becomes damaged and they have to land to fix it on an outskirt desert planet where they meet a mysterious young boy, played by Jake Lloyd, who seems to be more Force-sensitive than anyone they have ever met. Film critics back in 1999 mostly gave this movie mixed reviews, which I can completely understand. They praised a lot of the visual effects and the performances of some of the characters and actors, most notably Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon Jinn. However, there are a lot of things that they panned, like they clunkily exposited most of the information throughout the entire film, the script being basically a disaster. They panned a lot of the character and model designs of the movie, basically saying that most of them were created with toy models in mind. The addition of scientifically quantifying the Force in the movie was panned by everyone, critics and fans. They panned the performances of Jake Lloyd and Ahmed Best, and the portrayal of certain alien creatures by using racial stereotypes. In my opinion, Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace is fine. It's definitely not the best Star Wars movie ever made, but neither is it the worst Star Wars movie ever made. While critics weren't wrong about the clunky exposition, it could be looked at as soap opera dialogue, and that's what Star Wars is basically known as, is a space opera, soap opera type thing. So I guess some of it can be classified as really clunky, but some of it I guess I can forgive since it's trying to go for a very specific genre. It's not great though. While the character and model designs were created with toy models in mind, is that really a bad thing? I mean, the models look great. They look really cool. Jar Jar is great. A lot of the other characters, the pod racer designs are really cool. Yeah, that they were made with toy designs in mind, but why not? Those kids are gonna love those awesome models. I don't see that as a problem. And I want you to remember, while, like I said at the beginning of the movie, Star Wars is something that has spanned generations and has legions of fans in all age ranges, Star Wars is meant for children. It is a kids' movie series with video games and books and bobbleheads and toy lightsabers. It's meant for kids. So toys are an inevitability. And that's okay. I'm 26 years old and I still love Star Wars. It's really, really fun, guys. But remember, don't get too angry about it. Because in the end, Star Wars is just a kid's franchise. And it's okay to like it, but don't get too angry about it. While I can see where the critics are coming from when they talk about the use of racial stereotypes for certain alien creatures in the film, the actors and creators have come out over the years since expressing that the racial stereotypes they were accused of using weren't what they were intending out of the final product. And while someone can absolutely be racist without intent, I would like to take the actors and creators at their word. I'm not saying that I don't see what the critics are talking about, because I absolutely do. But what the people behind the scenes are saying also kind of makes sense to me. Especially when it comes to Jar Jar Binks. I love Jar Jar Binks.
I will always love him. Even after the Darth Jar Jar story came out, oh god, I love it. Now, I don't have time to really get into the whole gist of...
One of the things I can agree on with the critics is that the performance of Jake Lloyd was fairly stiff. But let's remember that he was 9 years old when he was playing that part.
I'm a person.
Okay? He was a kid. Give him some slack. He definitely deserved criticism for his performance, but holy cow, like, he definitely didn't deserve the amount of hate and criticism that he got. Give the kid a break. The one thing the critics and I can really agree on is the quantifiable nature of the Force.
Metachlorians are dumb!
Of all 14 films, while The Phantom Menace is not my favorite, it is definitely not my least favorite either. It's actually my 6th favorite. Now, this isn't a list of quality, it's just my personal preference. And yes, you will notice that 2 of those films in that list are the Ewok films. I will stand my ground and say that those 2 movies belong in all Star Wars film rankings. Star Wars, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, suffered from a lot of things. But the one thing that it suffered from the most out of anything else is that it was just an okay Star Wars movie, even though it had been hyped up so much before its release. It definitely didn't deserve all the hate that it got. The Phantom Menace had amazing computer-generated effects for 1999. The fight choreography and some of the action-packed scenes were stellar. John Williams' score is one of his best, especially Duel of the Fates at the end of the movie. Mwah! The twist with Natalie Portman's character was very interesting. Jar Jar entered into the series. You got to see some of the origins of your favorite characters like C-3PO and R2-D2. And while the politics of the Galactic Senate weren't very interesting, it was still pretty cool to see what the world was like before Episode 4, before the whole Empire and Rebellion thing. If you are interested in watching Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, we have it available for you here at the Noonan Carnegie Library on DVD. Please comment down below what your favorite Star Wars movie is, and please tell me how much you love Jar Jar Binks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to get more videos just like this from the Noonan Carnegie Library. I miss you all. I can't wait to see you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Happy Star Wars Day once again. And if you plan on going out at any point, please stay safe and wear a mask. Bye, everybody.
Be gone with him!